I am so happy you've decided to join me in the One Bite at a Time 90-day transformational program. As I am not a medical professional, none of this educational content should be mistaken for medical advice. Please always consult your doctors and care team to make sure any products, exercises, and therapies discussed in our program are appropriate for your medical condition and treatment plan. Here we look at the whole elephant to shift your perspective to a wider lens, encompassing many modalities to heal mind, body, and spirit. In 2024, I started my journey of healing with stage 4 cancer. After the initial whiplash and the shock of a de novo terminal diagnosis, I approached this work with a deep curiosity. Little did I know how many fascinating rabbit holes existed out there in the world of healing. Whether studying microbiology and water, psychoneuroimmunology and oxygen, physiology and our nervous system, ecology and environmental medicine, quantum entanglement and manifestation, or electromagnetism and vibration, one thing is certain: each of us is truly a miraculous work of art. Our time here on the planet should be honored as such. Within the video content of our program, I will delve into these topics with you, giving you outlines of the concepts I've mentioned, along with my own hot takes. I am an educator and citizen scientist, and I honor the unseen as much as the seen. I encourage you to approach the more abstract side of our work together with an open mind and heart. In our live radical remission coaching sessions, we will talk about these seemingly mystical aspects of the healing journey in depth as it relates to your own life, and it's my hope that the videos will serve as a primer or complement to the information I share about Dr. Kelly Turner's pivotal research. Nikola Tesla said, "The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence." Taking a moment to acknowledge your physical body with me for a moment. Spend a couple minutes now, closing your eyes. If you so wish, you can find a focal point in front of you, or a drishti, if you will, and feel your feet and your seat. Notice body parts that may be touching. For instance, if your hand is resting on your leg, bring your awareness into one area, like the palm of your hand, and feel that leg from the perspective of your hand. Now shift your awareness into the leg and feel the hand from the perspective inside your leg. In some later videos, we'll explore meditation and talk about accessing the quantum field. But for now, simply understanding that your awareness abides in different parts of your physical body at different times will lay a solid foundation of acceptance that even our identity is fluid and dynamic. Sometimes just acknowledging this simple yet profound reality can help us shift into a mindset that honors the mobility and complexity of our own mind-body. Pain can very often be the loudest part of our psyche. I have been extraordinarily lucky that the cancer in my body has caused very little pain. I will say the most pain I had on my journey was during the time when my bone metastases were healing. Perhaps take that for what it's worth, but allow pain on this journey to be a teacher. It does not always have to be a negative message that it's conveying, and sometimes thinking of the pain as part of the healing process instead of the disease process that may instigate fear can be just the shift that helps you move through and release the pain. Prior to experiencing cancer, I experienced healing from recurrent debilitating back pain, which I will analyze in depth on a later video. I was plagued with it for over a decade, and I came to understand pain in my body as an invitation to reflect deeply and discover unconscious, unrealized fear, anxiety, and anger. No doubt a cancer diagnosis can bring these feelings to the forefront of our conscious minds. So I would like for us to view cancer together as an opportunity to bring light to the shadowy bits of ourselves that may have taken hold underneath our known thoughts and experiences, and that may just be wreaking havoc on our physical bodies in an attempt to be known, to be felt, to process and transmute so that we may move on to the next iteration of us. I will talk more about the subtle body layers, or koshas, on a later video about yogic philosophy. Hopefully, this video content has become available to you prior to our first coaching session. I very much look forward to our time together being focused on your needs and what you want to achieve in the next 90 days. Your homework before our next session, or first session together, is to read Dr. Kelly Turner's Radical Hope and establish which of the 10 healing factors you are drawn to work on first. Also, it would be helpful for us both if you can complete the Terrain 10 questionnaire from the Metabolic Terrain Institute of Health. You should have that in an email. This thorough questionnaire can help us prioritize changes you may be able to make in your life to improve your health and increase positive outcomes. I have the most unfortunate news that I cannot heal your cancer, but I do believe you can. It's not an easy road by any stretch of the imagination, but smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. By the end of our time together, I hope you understand a few new things about the world around us and the disease of cancer, but mostly I hope you understand how worthy you are of deep, abiding self-love. This journey can feel confusing and lonely sometimes. There will inevitably be moments during our own coaching relationship that you will just want me to help you navigate a choice or simply make a big decision. This integrated approach is full of these bobs and weaves, as I like to call them. But ultimately, I am here to guide you back to yourself. You are the CEO of your own health. And yes, you are the most qualified person for the job. Thank you so much for giving me the privilege of a seat at your boardroom table. I do not take this job lightly, though I do aspire to bring a little levity to this rather heavy topic. And please, keep me in the loop as we progress through the program if there's anything I can do to better serve you and help facilitate your healing.